Hey everybody, WCWABossman here, and I know I've made a ton more videos than I ever have on YouTube before, and that's because, as I've always said, I am a promoter of a small independent fed in Florida, and I want to kind of give the IWC on YouTube here something fresh as far as I want to be able to give you guys my thoughts and viewpoints, not just on Raws or SmackDowns or pay-per-views, but I want to tell you guys things that you might not know or understand, or you might be either in favor of or not in favor of, and tell you why promoters do it, and give you a bit of insight on the business side of the business. But with that said, I've been watching a lot of people's TLC review videos, and I made one myself. But the one thing, there was two common themes that always keep popping up. One of them were that people were shocked that Sheamus won the title, and that John Morrison lost for the third pay-per-view in a row, and also lost the IC title. Now, I'm going to address these issues and tell you why things went the way they did as far as those things. I'm going to kind of go in reverse from how they were stated. But as far as John Morrison losing the title and losing for the third pay-per-view in a row, you know what, to be honest with you, John Morrison isn't giving a shit. Wrestlers, honestly, unless they're vain or just egotistical, 95% of them don't give a crap about their wins and losses. All they care about is the fact that they make their promoter, whether it's Vince McMahon, Dixie Carter / Jeff Jarrett, or myself as an indie promoter, for example, happy. Because if they keep us happy and do what we ask them to do, they'll get asked back and they'll get paid again. And that's what it all comes down to, money. It doesn't come down to wins and losses. Wrestling should never, at least pro wrestling, should have never been about wins and losses. But anyway, so needless to say, for all of you people that say John Morrison losing for a third pay-per-view in a row makes him look weak, makes him look this, makes him look that, it doesn't make him look anything. Because even though he lost for 3 pay-per-views in a row, as long as he's getting the storyline that the writers put for him and the person he's working the program with across, he's getting paid and he's in with the writing staff and the boss. That's all that matters. That belt is 2 things. It's a prop, but most importantly, it's a sign that the company is behind you. Now, most wrestlers get this. Most fans do not. Second thing, a lot of people have been saying, Sheamus getting the title, it doesn't make any sense. They're pushing him too quickly. He's too young. He's too this. He's too green, or whatever. Or green would be the terminology we in the business use. But to be honest with you, Sheamus winning the title in the fashion he did was a great move on the part of creative, because his win was purely on the basis of shock factor, and it worked perfectly because Sheamus did not have to pin him. All he had to do was get him through a table, and he did it. It might have been in a very cheap way, but he did it, and they accomplished what they needed to do because those fans, once Cena went through that table and the bell rang, those fans were dead silent. And the looks on the kids' faces, which is the market they're placating to, showed you that creative's idea went over like you wouldn't believe, because those fans were shocked, and I'm sure 95% of the viewing public at home were shocked. So they did the most perfect thing they could have done. And Sheamus's reign might be short, like I've heard some people already say, but it's a good move. It's a very good move. You know, because it still shows that that anything can happen kind of feel to WWE, which they've lost a lot over time. So it works. And that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to bring that up, and comment, rate, subscribe, let me know if you agree with me or if you understand and where I'm coming from, and I'll catch y'all next time.